Alright guys, welcome race fans. This is the 2014 Jeff Sears 12th annual memorial race. I'll be here in Irwindale. Looks like we've had a little bit of contact rubbing and racing. Short track, so you know you're going to get a lot of that tonight. Hope to have a good one. I'm here by myself. We're just going to wing it and have a good time. Let's see. We got the running order for tonight's lineup. We got Christopher Roberts starting on the pole in 19. We hope he's starting on the pole. Hope it's the right information. Yeah, we're going to give it a good try anyway. Number 4, outside pole, Justin Sears. Row 2, we got Justin Fuller and Matthew Wright. Row 3, Brandon Odo, Eric Hagg. Ain't gonna get these names right, guys, the first time. The nerves are a little high, but that's all good. We'll get a good laugh out of it anyways. Row 4, Dale O'Neill, Alex Bell. Row 5, the 10th place, Nicholas Rasmussen, Jared Turnbull. Row 6, Charlie Ryan, Brendan Kohler. Row 7, you got Danny and Dylan. Ain't gonna try to pronounce the last name, sorry guys. Row 8, you got Jason and Scott. Of course, I believe I might be on the warm-up, but they're definitely going to be in the order that I'm saying them, because this is the way these guys are running, putting down some good laps. Christopher looks like he's definitely going to be, he's got the whole 10th on the field, so he was probably going to have a good run tonight. Eric just threw up a good lap. He's up to second. 18:22, that's a pretty good lap here. This driver's going to have to deal with the weather a little bit. 60% humidity and a lot of wind. We're going to try to get these points down. I need me a bug in my ear so I can get it right, because I ain't got this stuff. Justin Fuller and he's got the points lead. And now I'm slacking, ain't got my stuff together, and ain't got no help. Woo! But y'all get a damn good laugh out of this, I know it. I'm laughing inside. If I get my shit together, we'll have it right. Sorry, children. Thanks for the comment, Laura. Be nice to the new commentator. Y'all can give me crap, I don't care. We're gonna have a good time. It's big contact. Got a wreck in turn 3. That'll be interesting. At least you guys will know I call it the Rex. Hopefully I'll have me some help coming in here in a minute. Somebody to talk to. Help get me going here. I'd say race control will have their hands full tonight, giving these boys a hard time. Try to keep them in line. Because we've got some bumping and banging here in warm-up, guys. Still looking for info, guys. Yep, we're Jason. Hey, there we got somebody coming in here to chat with me. How's it going, Colin?
Pretty good, Jason. How's it going, man?
Yeah, pretty good. Trying to wing this commentary here. Sort of by myself there a little while.
Yeah, I saw that on the broadcast. I'm glad to join you, man.
Hey, it's good to have you, man. What do you think about some racing tonight?
Definitely looking forward to it, man. Irwindale's a small track, and it's going to be pretty fun to watch here.
Yeah, they're going to be all over each other in just a little bit. Heck, they're doing it right now in warm-up.
I see that, man. I see smoke everywhere on the track. It's going to be a very interesting race.
Heck yeah, race control is going to have their hands full here. Tell you what, we got some fast guys though laying down some good laps. Oh, Charlie Ryan's jumped up there in the top half.
I see that, man. A lot of close. It looks like the top 13 or so are all within a tenth. It's going to be pretty tight racing here.
Oh yeah, definitely some door banging here tonight. Yeah, I'd say these big crews will be throwing the wrenches at each other by the time the night's over.
I have to agree with you on that one. It's going to be, temper's definitely going to be flaring after this.
Yeah, you got to think about that points battle, you know. You got to do you think about the points, or do you just hammer down and go for it?
That's a very good question. I'm sure a lot of drivers are going to have separate strategies. Definitely going to be something to watch for.
And setups. Setups is going to be the key tonight. If you can keep it clean, keep it out there, and have Lady Luck come your way, that's what it's going to be tonight, I believe. All right, guys, we're going to be gridding here. We got the grid now. Looks like we got Dale O'Neill on the pole.
It's time for some door banging, sheet metal crunching, attitude raising fun time.
That was Laura hopping in the booth. We got to give her a shout out. Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like Dale O'Neill's going to start on the pole in his Rockstar Chevy, and Danny Dubuque, I believe that's how you pronounce it, will be starting on the outside front row.
Row 2, you got Eric Hagg and Jason McLanchie.
And starting fifth, looks like you got Kevin Baker, and on the outside of him will be Jared Turnbull.
You got Justin Spears, Alex Bell, starting in the next row. Behind that's Matthew Wright, Brandon Oda, putting in a good lap.
And it looks like starting 11th would be the points leader, Justin Bowler, in the 51. And to the outside of him, it's a 36 of Brendan Calder.
Row 7's Al Smith, Nicholas Rasman. Row 8, Charlie Ryan, Scott Davis.
Position 17, row 9, Brian Wilson, and to the outside of him, Dylan Canova. And it looks like rounding out the field will be the number 59 of Michael Allen and Christopher Roberts.
Looks like they got the best seats in the house. Here we go, green flag. We got some racing going on here, guys.
Nice start by the 116.
3 wide in turn 2. Everybody's trying to take it easy. Got the 36 diving down through the middle. He's going to slide to the high side and try to grab him a few spots there.
Tight racing off turn 4.
7's trying to follow him through. 24's trying that middle groove. Oh, he slides up at 00. There's beating and banging in front of him.
Looks like the 18 and the 7 got together there off turn 2.
Yeah, they sure did. They're still going at it.
Oh, we got a car going all around turn 4. Gonna try to get a car number on that.
I'm not sure what the car number was on that. Oh, there's a beating and banging everywhere on the track. That happens so fast. Got so much going on. Well, you guys in for a heck of a show.
Looks like it may have been the 75, 78. Christopher Roberts, maybe not. No. Looks like Brian Wilson was the car going around there off turn 4.
Yeah, there we go. It was Brian Wilson. His car's beat up, smoking. He might already be done in for, and it's only lap 3.
Tough break for him there. This looks like a train you action there off turn 4, and he just got the wrong end of the stick there.
That's exactly what we was talking about. You know, do you get hammered down, or do you hold back and let everybody battle it out?
Doesn't look like we have any takers on pit road.
Yeah, everybody wants to stay out and hold that track position. Try to stay ahead of everybody trying to run up through that pack there.
Yeah, middle of the pack there, from about second on, probably about 15th or so, was really tight racing there. Saw a lot of 3 wide on a short track like this.
There we go. Thank you, Laura, for the replay. Looks like the 75 just got up in the right rear of somebody and spun himself. Yeah, it took me forever to find that wreck. There's all beating and banging over there.
Yeah, and then definitely a lot of cars around the track, and he got out of there so quick I could not tell what was going on. Definitely got a nice view of it now.
Oh yeah, you said it right there. It's a small track, lots of cars. It's a lot of action. Hard to keep up with.
Absolutely, and I think Dale O'Neill's going to try to get another restart like he did last time. He got out way ahead of the pack and definitely helped himself out there, get away from the pack there.
Heck yeah, if I was in his position, that's where I'd want to be. I'd hammer down and get away because them guys are going to wreck right behind him.
Absolutely. Getting ready to go green flag racing again, double file. Still got 19 of the 20 starters on the lead lap.
Heck yeah, and all of them's going for first position in turn one. You can guarantee it. Here we go, it's green flag. He's trying to get out to a good start on 116.
About 2 car lengths out ahead, and they got 1 car diving down to the apron there.
Yeah, 24 is trying to make a move there. Home back in the pack. Boy, they's beating and banging already. They ain't waiting.
Got a nice battle for 3rd place there.
Try to get me a good camera here where I can see everybody.
Ryan on board with Justin Desroy here. Excuse me, Desroy here.
Yeah, that's going to give us a good look at the field.
Definitely show you how the front of the pack here is beating the Bainin already. About 3rd to 6th there is tough racing.
Most definitely. Right behind him, the 00 is still trying to make a move on him. He don't seem to, he's one away. And he falls back in line. Got the 71 down to the inside of the 4.
We were talking about at the beginning of the broadcast strategy. If you want to just go right away, or if you want to hang back and avoid the wrecks. Looks like the points leader Justin Boulders running 12th right now. Looks like he's just going to try to avoid everything.
Heck yeah, that's probably the right move right there. And these guys are going at it. We got the 51 back here crossing over behind the 20. He's going to dive down on the inside on him up here.
Looks like the top 7 or 8 or so just stretch it out, single file, and just going to try to ride around to the end here.
It's going to be hard for them to do with everybody charging up. They're going to start getting pressured here in a few laps. At 24 is walking to the front off the bat. Actually, all over the track.
Absolutely, man. A short track like this, you can't hang back too far, because you hang back a little too far and you're going to be a lap down just like that.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially the lap times they're running. These guys have been really working on these setups. Be running these faster times.
Absolutely, man. You just said it right there. Setup is everything, and right now it looks like Dale O'Neill has checked out from the field. Him and Jared Turnbull about a 2nd lead over the rest of the field.
Yeah, they're definitely stretching it out there. Getting them a good little lead going. Trying to calm them nerves a little bit. I say if anybody's got some nerves, it's me and the 36 right here, because the 7's breathing down his neck, the 24 on his bumper. It looks like they're going to calm down and race it out here. Everybody looks to be in single file right now. Nobody doing anything crazy.
No, not until about 9th place. So you got a couple cars battling for a position, but looks like it's nice, clean racing, and we're looking forward to the long run here.
Yep. Then we got to think about them tires. You don't want to abuse your tires. They go the full distance here. Looks like we're going to go 100 laps. That's going to come into play at the end of the race. Some of these guys that's up front right now, if they don't have the setup that they need, they might not be there at the end.
You said it, man, right there. And 100 laps, you think, wow, that sounds like a lot, but it's really not, especially at a short track like this. It could be over real soon.
We'll really be able to tell who's just the hot lapping and who's really got it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It looks like Jared Turnbull is actually coming on strong here to the 116.
Oh, and as soon as you say it, he brushes the wall there a little bit. Hope that didn't hurt him too bad. That might hurt his chances there a little bit on catching that leader.
Hope I didn't jinx him there. Sorry about that, Jared.
He was already heading for that wall before it come through. Good little battle going on for 3rd.
Yeah, the 36, the 7, and the 24 have all been bumper to bumper the last 10-15 laps. It's been good racing to watch.
That's Brendan Kohler, Matthew Wright, and Brandon Oda. Got a caution.
Ooh, looks like I see smoke there off turn 2. Looks like Alex Bell may have gone around.
Yeah, looks like he just lost it. Yeah, he just dove it down in there deep, and it just come around on him.
Yeah, tough break for him there.
That's
Didn't look
exactly
like he
what
hit
we was
anybody,
talking
but
about.
didn't look like he hit anybody there, but definitely gonna take a toll on his tires.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely have to pit. Get 4 fresh ones. I know if I was running mid-pack, I might be thinking about 4 tires myself.
Any takers on pit road? We'll see right here. Pit road is open. This looks like we're going to be going to a commercial break here as drivers will be taking their pit stops.
And we're live. Welcome back to the 2014 Jeff Sears 12th Annual Memorial Race. We're 30 laps into a 100 lap run here. Looks like we got some good racing here. Pace cars in.
Yep, and you said it right there, man. It looks like Dale O'Neill will be starting on the outside here. He had he's going to restart in the lead here. He's led most of the race, if not all of it. And he gets a huge run here off turn 4, excuse me.
Yeah, he does. Look at the 24 diving down the inside there. He's going to make it
Can
3
he make
wide.
it 6?
Turn 2.
What a move by the 24, especially if he can clear him here.
Most definitely, but the 9's will try to hold him off there. It looks like he's getting the run on that high side there. 36.
What a run by the
follow him
7.
through.
They're 4 wide now off turn 2 for second place.
Awesome racing. Looks like a 24 might get caught down on that bottom line though, losing his momentum. Oh, and he's going to bunch up back behind him there, diving up in that top lane. 36 is going to try to push that 7 on through around that 9. We got a yellow flag.
Oh wow, 2 cars spinning out on the backstretch there.
Did they get in contact with one another there?
I believe they may have gotten contact with each other, yes. Looks like Al Smith may have been involved.
Yeah, looking at it now. Looks like it's got 3 wide back there. The 16 just pushed up on the 20.
It doesn't look like they have any damage other than a little fender bender there.
Yep, they'll be looking for some new tires after to slide that far.
Oh, absolutely.
Have to hope they don't have a fender rub too. There, he hit him right there on that tire.
Absolutely, man. And we were talking about at the beginning of the broadcast strategy, and we said Justin Bowler was running mid-pack trying to avoid everything, and all of a sudden we see him up there in the top 5.
Yeah, he's definitely moving up, trying to play it smart and stay out of trouble, keep that car clean. He might have a good run there for the finish if he can keep that up. Looks like everybody's staying out. Looks like they've started with what they wanted for the finish.
You have to be thinking, the guys that are involved in that wreck there, they may want to pit and get those 4 fresh Goodyears, and they did, actually. They're on their way out now.
Yeah, I would be too. That'll help give them a little edge on the competition there. Maybe get them back in this race. Do we have Lucky Dogs in? Is Lucky Dogs on here?
I believe it is on, but 18 cars are on track and 18 cars are on the lead lap. We have 2 drivers retired from the race already. Brian Wilson will finish in the 20th position, 32 laps down as of right now. And Alex Bell, who brought out the second caution, is 12 laps down. He is also retired from the race.
So we got all the drivers looking for that win here in about, looks like we got 63 laps to go. Looks like we're doubling up for the restart.
And you have to be thinking, man, the drivers that, even if you're in 18th right now, you're the last car on the lead lap, you're running only 9 rows behind the leader right now on this restart. And you still got plenty of time, 60 laps left, as we're getting ready to go green flag racing.
Yeah, if you can see him, you got a shot.
Huge run,
O'Neill's gonna
3
pull
wide
out again.
Already.
3 wide.
Can he clear the leader?
Oh, 24's getting sideways there too. 51 putting the pressure on him. And they're going to need all new cars tonight. They ain't going to be able to beat out these dents. I'm going to rub the paint off these suckers. 36 is trying his best to get a run on that outside. 24 just give him a little tap to help him out there. You know, think about Dale O'Neill. He's sitting up there just, he's got to be loving it, looking at his mirror. All this.
We got cars around on the backstretch. Big wreck. 4, 5, 6 cars involved. Huge wreck into turn 3.
They're still wrecking.
We got the replay going right here. Just a
all
tough
kinds
break.
of cars getting together. 24 was involved in that. We seen him earlier making some moves down there on that bottom, getting awful aggressive.
Yeah, 24. The 9 looks like involved. The 9 was up there. He had one of the better cars.
24 and the 19 get together there in 1 and 2.
The double
24
zero,
tried to save
18.
it, spins around.
The 66 almost got through. Just a tough break for him. And it looks like the 16 came to a complete stop to avoid all of that.
Yeah, that's an awesome job of record boy, and it looked like the double zero is done. I believe his engine blew in that one.
Yeah, tough break for the double zero there. Just a victim of someone else's carnage.
And you know when you're running on that track right there, you have nowhere to go when they slide up in front of you. I mean, it's just right there.
And you have to be thinking, if they're having trouble at Irwindale this week, you gotta be thinking next week at Martinsville is gonna be just as tough.
Oh man, if not worse. There's tight corners, shorter straightaways, slower speeds. It means they're going to get more aggressive.
And tempers will be flaring. And so I believe we just said we just had 2 more drivers retire from the event, the 00 and the 24 of Brandon Odo and Eric Hag.
We gonna have to separate these pit crews after this race.
You better believe it, man. Pit crews put a lot of work in building these cars, and to see them torn up like that, you cannot be happy.
Yeah, they definitely ain't gonna make it worth their while tonight. They're gonna earn that pay, beating out these dents. I see some cars up there in the front that's got some pretty heavy damage on the front ends. 51's right front looks like it's caved in there pretty good. Did he get collected in any of that?
The 51, I don't believe he did. I think he's just beating and banging his way up to the front.
That's a good break for him. Like he was been around that high line here this race. It seems like the place to be.
Absolutely, and a tough break for the 18 there. Like I said, getting victim of someone else's carnage, and he's going to be going a couple laps down, but try to get back out on the track and gain some positions. But pace car's off, and long run from turn 3 all the way around turn 4 here before we go green.
Let's see if Dale O'Neill can get him a good restart here. It's been nice to field on these restarts.
You just said it,
man.
Put it absolutely.
3 wide in turn 2.
And that's the points leader, Justin Fuller. Looks like he's going to make it work too. Gained at least 1 position.
Yeah, I was mistaken earlier. That car's looking clean right there. That was a different one. That's my bad. He's got that thing hooked up and running good now, though.
Hanging well on the inside. He's the first guy we've seen be able to run that inside consistently.
Yep. And to get that run off that corner.
And you have to be thinking that is probably the reason why he is the points leader at this time.
Oh yeah. Save them tires. Good setup. Ride it out. Keep your car clean. That 36 is giving him a hard time up there for that third position.
And while those two are battling, you see the 116 and the 7 just pulling away. And as I say that, once again, the 7 brushes the wall. I gotta stop saying the second place is doing well.
Yeah, it seems like every time my buddy is just pushing it as hard as he can go to keep up with Dale O'Neill. He just pulled out there, and he's tagging them all too.
I think we just need to. We need to stop talking about certain drivers.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
As we have just crossed halfway.
The 20 got loose there, 16 and the 19 made it around him. Going back in the pack here, don't want to jinx these leaders.
Oh, the 9 into the wall. Maybe he didn't.
That was awful close.
If he didn't, he got very, very close. The top 5 had definitely pulled away from the field here.
Yeah, you got to 51, pushing at 36 now. He's wanting to get away from that 9 car after he got close to the wall.
Absolutely, man. And you said it on the restart, man. Dale O'Neill has been the class of the field on the restarts, and he started on the pole, got away early, and has been able to avoid all the carnage. And you have to be thinking that has to be one of the reasons why he's up front.
Yeah, you know he's going to keep that pedal down, want to keep pulling away, because these laps keep ticking off here. They keep making more laps. They're going to get antsy, and they're going to race a little bit harder. They're going to not be given, and they already. Oh! 51 turns 36.
Tough break there. I don't believe we're under caution yet.
Looks like the 36 started to get loose, and the 51 was already there, and there was just no room, and he was already on top of him.
That's exactly what it looks like.
And we are still going, no caution. Wow.
No caution on that. Wow. The 51 has to have some damage on that, though. He smacked the 36 hard.
Yeah, it did. And he's got to be thinking about that, too. Here's the 71 around him. Reckon that's hurt his car any? Looks like he may have some damage on that nose now.
The number
Just
9
a little
also
bit.
may have had a little damage there.
And that's put him on back in the pack, or them guys are racing a little bit harder.
And while all that is going on, the 116 has checked out, and he is getting ready to go to Martinsville. It looks like he is way out ahead of the field. As we have another car turn around in turn 4.
Oh, and that's
caution.
going to be right in front of the leader again. 116 just pulling away. He's loving it. That's just, he's got over a second on that 7 car now. 7 cars pulled out from the 9.
As this
Racing
time by,
for
there will be
fifth.
40 laps to go.
Dale O'Neill's looking pretty good out there in the front. Looks like he might have the car. The 19 car looks like he's on the move. He's on the inside of Justin now.
He is second in points as well, so you have to be thinking with trouble to the 51, he has to be thinking that he can make some ground up today.
Oh yeah, that 51 being hurt a little bit, that's definitely time for the 19 to hammer down. He's got to go. If he wants to make up any points, he's got to do it right now.
As the leaders are coming up on a little more lap traffic.
You got the 71 back here in this battle. He's making it awful hard for these guys to sort this out. The 19's tires are going to be hot trying to run on that bottom. You see the 51 get loose here off of this 4.
The number 9 had a little damage there when 3rd and 4th place got into the accident, but I don't think it's holding him back at all. The 9 has actually made up a little ground on the leaders the last few laps. You're talking about the 19, he has now gone up to 4th, gaining 8 positions since the last restart.
Well, that's a heck of a run. They've had to call him up on the radio and let him know that 51's got some damage. He's got that hammer down. Looks like he's going to clear both cars. He's going to get that position. He's now 4th place. With your points leader digging back here, he's trying to get that car working. And the leader's just pulling away. Stretched it out to 1.2 seconds now.
And yeah, and we're on board with the number 4 once again, Justin Desroyce here. Oh, excuse me, with Justin Bowler now, the number 51 points leader. He's involved in that accident.
You know he's going to be pushing hard, seeing that 2nd place in points passing there.
You can definitely see the damage here up on the front of the car when he got involved in that accident as he goes to the inside of the 71. Looking back for the top 5 position.
He wants to stay as close as he can to that 19.
You can just hear how little these guys are on the throttle as opposed to off it.
Looks like we've got some more lap traffic coming into play here. That 116 still pulling away, 1.5 now.
You got it, man. The 9 is actually caught. I believe it's a 7, yes, for 2nd place. The 9 is catching him.
Yeah, so we're going to have a battle here for 2nd here before too long. He's
There's a
closing
big
in.
battle now for, I believe that's 6th place, or 5th place, excuse me.
That's your point leader trying to come back. 71 having a good run.
Looks like the 16 is on the move as well. I believe he was involved in that last accident. Or I believe he actually came to a stop to avoid it, but he's on the move.
Yeah, looks like his car's turning pretty good, doing what he wants it to. He's running that 4 down here in the long run.
And the laps are ticking down here at Irwindale.
Still got 25 to go. If you hurt them tires now, it could cost you. Because they've run the whole race on that set of tires.
Absolutely,
So
man.
they're still got to be careful for the leaders.
You have to be thinking, if they want any shot at winning this, they need to hope for a big slip up or a tough break for the 116 there. Or they need a caution or something to get back up there in contention.
70 car was pushing hard back there. For 10th spot there, he got plumb sideways back there in 4.
Yeah, man, I saw that.
Had 3 wide battle here for 7th, 8th place, and 9th, all right there together. Got a lap car that's coming up on. That's going to get a little interesting. They're going to file it down here and try to get around him. There was 3 wide when they run up on him.
Yeah, you said it, man. 7th, 8th, and 9th all within about 0.2 of a second of each other in a lap car right in the middle of all that tough racing. And you have to be thinking if you're running 10th or 11th or so, and you need a little ground to gain. You have to be liking that.
Yeah, you can use that car for a pick and move on up, get that position, and try to catch the car in front of you. 71 staying right on that 51.
Absolutely. We were talking about the 19 on the move earlier. He is faster than the leader.
Oh, he's worked his way up to 3rd. He's run down the 9 car here.
0.2 faster than the leader this last lap. He's going to need a caution, I think, to gain any real significant time, but he's definitely on the move here right now, as he's caught the number 9 in Jared Trimble.
The leader's got to be watching that mirror. You know, he's coming up on him. It looks like his car's working real good for him right now. It's going to make old Dale nervous if we get a restart here. He's been the class of the field on these restarts. They get him bunched up again, that 19 get a good run, and he might have his hands full.
Absolutely, man. There has to be a thought in the back of Dale's mind, but as of right now, he has a 2-second lead on 2nd place. A huge lead for Dale O'Neill, especially at a track this small of Irwindale with 20 laps to go.
Yeah, if they don't get caution, he might have this one in the back. We'll have a good battle here for 2nd place. Looks like the 9's catching the 7. 19's come up to the 9's bumper. He's run him down. What's that, like 10 position he's made up now in the last 25, 30 laps?
Absolutely. If he can get by the 9 and the 7 here, it would be exactly 10 positions. It's like, oh, we got cars spinning in turn 3 down pit road. The 16 and the 4. The 4 flew down pit road. The 16 looks like he's going to get it going. We're still green.
Get it turned around. No caution.
Wow, Dale O'Neill has to be loving that. That happened about half a straightaway in front of him. They're staying green.
And 19 or 9 are back side by side back here for 4th, 3rd. That battle's for 3rd position.
Look at the 19 making the bottom work.
His car is working real good, and that 7's got to be hoping they keep side by side so he can pull away.
Oh, contact.
Fast. Oh, they bumped.
The 19 clears the 9.
And 9 might not be too happy about that by the end of the race. Have to see how it works out for him, but that 19's on the move. That 7's got to go. He's got to push as hard as he can, because that 19's coming.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We're going to go on board here with Matthew Wright in the number 7.
We'll get a good view of this 19 coming up on him.
You can see where the 19 is better. He can get off the corner so much better than it looks like almost everybody in the fields, including the leader.
Yeah, his car's really working for him. All those laps on these tires, and it's really coming to him now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of too little, too late. But the leader has flat traffic coming up on him.
The 19's there.
Yes, he is.
He's looking to the inside already.
Could lap traffic become a factor here? Looks like you have the 16 and the 59 battling for a top 10 position. Double wide right in front of Dale O'Neill.
He's got to be careful about that. He don't want to get caught up in that mess and get caught up in them lap cars racing and get some damage. That 19 on the move, he might be able to run him down.
Yeah, 3/10 faster that was. The four's
Looks like
around
Ford
on the
turned
bottom of the
around.
backstretch.
And no caution.
No caution yet. Let's see if he can get that going. Hate to see a caution this late in the race. Especially if you're Dale O'Neill. Looks like he's just going to hold it at the bottom there. And yeah, he's gone. Smart move
he's
by
up
the
there
Ford
praying
there.
they don't have a caution.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. He's trying to work through lap traffic right now. Close call for the 116. As the 19 and the 7, they're gaining on him. They're gaining on him good. By half a second the last 3 laps of this lap traffic in the way.
Yeah, they took a big chunk out there that last lap. That's like 3/4 of a second they cut out of his lead right there. And 19's going to look inside on that 7.
Another 3/10 took it off that lap, even while battling for second place.
7 thought about pinching him down right there.
You see right there, the 19 can get to the gas so much quicker than the 7 and really anyone else in the field. He's going to dive in hard.
Got that run off that corner. He clears it. 7's going to try the crossover. He's got his nose in. Lap car.
5 laps to go this time by. Does he have time to catch the leader? You have to be thinking in the back of Dale O'Neill's mind. The 19 is coming.
And how much tires did he save running out there? If he was pushing the whole way, that 19 might be able to run him down. 7's got his nose in there again. He's trying hard to get that second place back. And 19's wanting to close in on them points. He's a push hard.
Man. Another 2/10 taking off the leader right there. The 7 is all over the 19's bumper.
Laps are winding down. These guys are pushing hard.
3 laps to go. Lap traffic still could be a factor. Another 10th taken off there of that lap. The 19 has to be driving the race of his life right now if he wants any chance of winning this race.
And he's cut it down all the way to 1.6 seconds. And that was like 4 seconds, like 10 laps ago. What a run.
He's going to have to make up a second and a half in 2 laps. It is possible if lap traffic does become right in the way of 116.
And they're still too wide in front of him right there. He's having to check up a little bit.
Looks like they're gonna give him the high side. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go for Dale O'Neill in the 116. It's down to 1.3.
He's going to get it if
Christopher Roberts have time.
Keeps his nose clean there, coming out of 4.
And it's a case of too little, too late, and Dale O'Neill wins at Irwindale.
Great win for Dale O'Neill. That 19 had a good run, second place. 16 blew up as they finished right there. Just as they crossed the line, the 16 blew up. 19 was too little, too late. Boy, he had a heck of a run. I think if they'd had 10 more laps, he might have got him.
Absolutely, especially with the lap traffic in the way there. 5 laps may have been enough, but Dale O'Neill, definitely a good win for him, a dominant win here at Irwindale. I believe he may have led every single lap tonight and just the king of the restarts and got the better of the field tonight.
Yep, you said it right there. Had king on the restarts. We're going to do a commercial break and then we'll hear from your winner. Well, we'll hear from somebody.
We're going to go to commercial break. And we're back here at Irwindale Speedway. The finish of the race was definitely a good one. The Jeff Sears race, the 12th annual.
Yep, it's a 2014 Jeff Sears 12th annual race. Boy, that's a heck of a good one. We've got Chris Roberts here in the booth. Well, you had a good run there, Chris. He was the driver in 19 there, working your way up through the field.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was a wicked race tonight. I had to fight my way from the back twice. This is the one I wanted because the Jeff Sears Memorial Race means a lot to me. This is for the Lake City Speedway Club, and wish I could have won it.
Now you started 20th and came all the way up to second. Boy, that's a heck of a run you had going there. How'd you keep it clean all the way through all that mess?
Yeah, that's the thing. It wasn't quite clean. Had to use the bumper a couple times. I think Brandon Otto might be a little bit angry at me. But hey, that's racing. Rubin's racing. And, you got to be hungry to win one of these things. They're not a very long race. And, I scratched and clawed my way up to the front. Didn't quite get to win. But if we would have stayed clean, I think we would have won it.
Yeah, Chris, you had a heck of a run there in the last since on the last restart. Made a huge run, huge improvement from your position at the time. And I think we were talking up here in the booth, maybe 5-10 more laps. You may have had a shot at the win.
Yeah, that seems to be the story of my life in this series. About 5-10 more laps, I would have won a couple more races. So I'm just coming up short, but it just makes us a little bit more hungry week in and week out to win.
But hey, man, you finished ahead of Justin Fuller. He's your competition right now in the point standings. Yeah, it's a little, but it is an improvement. You have to be happy about that.
Yeah, it's a bit of an improvement. I'm glad that Fuller didn't win this race and finished ahead of him. Made up a couple points on him. Hopefully, all it takes is one bad race, and I'll be right there barking up his tree again.
Did you spot or holler at you when that 51 got that damage and you put that hammer down?
Oh, you know it. My spotter's my girlfriend tonight. She's the one who set my rig up because I got back home late from a little bit of work. Got home late, and she was screaming at me the whole time, "You better win this."
She's awesome. A keeper right there, man.
Yeah,
you're damn right.
Shout out.
That's what I like to hear.
You want to thank anybody else? Give anybody a shout out, anything?
Yeah, thank Al and everyone who puts this league on week in and week out. It's real fun racing with you guys. Thanks Lake City RC Speedway and Dan Dubuque for sponsoring the last race, this race, and getting us a sponsor to watch the next race. And thank KR Construction.
Heck yeah, well, great job, man. That's a heck of a run.
Hey, and we have the third place finisher here, Matthew Wright. You had a nice run going on there, man. How'd you keep it up there? Keep it clean through the whole race?
Yeah, I mean, we had some trouble to start out the race. Had some right front damage, but we decided to stay out, and track position was key, so we kept it up front there, and luckily we drove away from some people and just got a top 3 out of it.
Yeah, it seemed like keeping it clean was the key, and you had some good restarts there.
Yeah, some of these guys are just absolutely crazy on restarts, but I mean, you got to go get everything you can, and make sure you get out of there before they wreck, or you get shuffled back in the pack.
Hey man, you had a nice battle there with the 19. How'd you manage to hold on to third place, or not manage to hold on to second there?
Yeah, I knew Chris was coming fast. He definitely had a lot faster car than I did out there. I'm not sure if it was his line or what he was doing, but he ran me down and passed me clean on the inside, and tried to fight back on the inside there, but just couldn't get it to stick.
Regardless, man, it's a podium finish, a third place finish, man. Do you have anyone else you'd like to thank?
I'd just like to thank you guys and Al and everyone here at the league that makes everything happen every week.
Sounds great, man. Good to have you.
Thanks.
And we have Dan Dubuque here in the booth now. He had a tough run tonight. Held on to a 15th position after starting on the outside front row. How'd that go, Dan?
Well, I ended up missing a shift on the beginning. That's where I fell back. And then the car started coming in, and I just got into a bad wreck, and the Jeff Sears car just got totally twisted up.
Was it? How was the racing there in the middle of the pack there?
It was pretty wild. There was cars three wide, cars sideways. I got banged around quite a bit, but hey, that's racing. It was fun.
Yeah, it looked like a heck of a race y'all put on right there. It was great watching you. That's a good battle in the whole way. Got anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody you want to thank?
I
All
believe that'll
righty.
be it there. Thank you for tuning in for the Jeff Sears Memorial Race. Jason, I'll let you take it out from here, man.
Hi, man. Thanks for coming up here and helping me out here. I know I was awful lonely at the start of this.
No problem, man. I enjoyed every minute of it. It was a fun broadcast, a good race, and I'm sure there's some teams rubbing the racing, and so I'm sure there's some teams looking forward to Martinsville next week.
Oh, yeah. Definitely looking for Martinsville. And we thank everybody for coming out and watching this. And we hope to see y'all next week.
I'd like to thank Al Smith for putting this on, and I also like to thank all the guys from Lake City RC Speedway.
Hell yeah. You heard it there. Thank you, man.
Yep. Thank you, Dan, and thank you everyone tuning into the broadcast tonight. Look forward to seeing everyone at Martinsville next week, next Thursday night. Tune in about 8 o'clock, I believe, and have some fun.
Heck yeah. I hope